Hello everyone and welcome back. So today guys, I just get these in, the 1210 Mark 7s, and I'm going to be honest with you, we're going to compare them side by side. Now first of all guys, there's no getting away with, these are not built for the clubs. I can take my finger here and lift it straight up, no problem. The Reloop, right? No. So I'm guessing these were never made for the clubs. That is why they are so much lighter. And guys, there's a couple of flaws in these Technics that we're going to get into right now. The first being, every mark you make, now these can be quite bad for it, but I've had to wipe them and I've literally just unboxed them and had a very quick play about with them. They get everything on them, absolutely everything. Now, let's start up from here. The tone assembly is pretty much what we're used to from a Mark II. It is very, very similar. It was actually quite a joy to put the weight on. It was very accurate and very easy to put on. ×2 on the pitch, which is always good. You can change the colours here from red to blue. The pitch feels pretty good, guys. But you know, when you're on the centre, the light doesn't come on. I mean, it's little things like that that make a big difference in a set of turntables. So that's my gripe number one. Gripe number two, this target light. Look at this. See that? I can tell you right now, guys, that is not going to last. So I'm either going to have it on all the time or off all the time. That's gripe number two. Over here, this start-stop in 33 and 45. If I'm being honest, again, guys, it just feels cheap. It really does. Listen to this. And listen to this. This is a really nice soft touch to it. These are nice rubber. You have a reverse here. There's just a premium feel to the start-stop on the Reloops. Over here, it just does not remind me of a 1210 at all. Now bear in mind, these cost me £1,600. These were only 800, and so 840. There's a much better feel to the Reloops. Now, one thing that's always been noted on the earlier ones was a warped platter. Let's have a look. Yeah. So it does look as if they've sorted that. That was back in 2019. So it does look as if they have sorted that. Now, I had a wee mix on them, guys, and this is where these come into their own. Mixing on them, and the sound quality from the Technics is a hell of a lot better than the Reloops. It holds the beat in the mix perfectly. If you've ever mixed in them or any of the super OEMs, you'll know what I'm talking about here, okay? So you cue your record up. Okay, you'll do that. You'll pitch it up, right? You get to that sweet spot, you're locked in, and then all of a sudden, you're having to go and then up. Now, it's not quite as bad on these as what I've heard from other people, but it does happen. On these, once I got that sweet spot there, it was completely synced, and I played Kelly Little My Love with Red 5, I Love You Stop. And the reason for that is because there's quite a long intro and a good long finish, and I compared it with both. And I will say, guys, the sound quality is what you would expect from a Technics. The pitch control is what you would expect from a Technics. The build quality is not what you would expect from a Technics, and I fear Mark IIs from the 80s, 90s and 2000s will outlive these. Without a doubt, these are built for home. You take these into a club with the weight on them, and I'll also show you, if I can get it off, Mark II, guys, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Just give me a wee sec. Right, okay. If we have a look in this, guys, if you remember what it's like in a 1210, there was a lot of vibration dampening on the Platter. If you look at this, you could actually pull that back with your hands, I'm sure. Obviously, I'm not going to do it, but there is... You take that into a club, that's going to feedback, no question. It's not got the weight, and it's getting no near the dampening of a 1210 Mark II onwards. Again, it's making me think. Look at this studio, by the way; it's an absolute mess. Thinking that this is definitely for home. If you look at the Reloop, you'll notice the infamous hand pin. Actually, to be fair, the Platter on this is lighter than that of the Techs. But just overall, guys, I'm a little bit disappointed. Inside here, so you've got your LEDs that you can go red or blue. I've got them in blue just now, and that's if you want to put it into service mode. I'm going to look into this. You have your brake, your torque. I've just set it on original because it does feel classic 1210 to me. So we'll keep this going just now. So where do we go with this? The question that I'm sure you'll all be asking, am I going to keep them? I honestly don't know yet. I'm going to have a good mix on them later, and we'll see where we go. Absolutely without question, from a build quality point of view, the Reloops, I mean, listen to this. Yeah, listen to this. That feels 1210 Mark II. That feels cheap. And this, I mean, come on to fuck, man. Look at that. Right? The one on this, there you go. Anything happens to that, you buy a new one off eBay, it's just a standard phono fit. No problem. So, yeah, I would say, guys, if you're happy, if you've got the Reloops and you're happy with the Reloops, I would keep them. If sound quality, you know, and that 12.2 feeling that you get is important, I don't know. The jury's out right now. I'm going to have a good mix on them later on. Do I regret my purchase? Well, no, because, you know, I've got a set of these, the Pioneer or Alpha Theatre AZs. I just wanted a set of Technics. I just, going down that second-hand road, guys, of getting, you know, you see the adverts all the time, barely used, blah, 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 never taken out of the house, right? Bollocks to that, right? You don't buy a set of them and not kick the shit out of them. Of course you're going to kick the shit out of them. That's what you pay all that money for. So getting a used set of Mark IIs that are decades old, I just don't want to take the chance because of the money that's involved. You know, you're talking £1,500, £1,600, £1,700 plus. So I just don't want to go into that debt to buy something off a random I don't even know and take their word. You know, I was talking to a guy on eBay that was selling a set. He said it had been fully serviced, this and that. I said, well, can you send me proof? And they couldn't send me proof. So I'm not taking MD's word at that. So I took the plunge and bought a set of 1210 Mark 7s because I know they're brand new. I'm getting a warranty with them. If they're shit, I can just send them back. And I'm 50-50 whether I'm going to just send them back, sell these and get a brand new pair of Reloops. The only reason I'm selling was there's a couple of marks here and I'm a total perfectionist. I love everything in the studio, all mint. So that's where we are just now, folks. I promised I would do this video for you. I'm going to clear this place up because it is an absolute riot. My daughter has just told me she's coming up. Oh yeah, one more thing. The dust covers. They don't have hinges, guys. I mean, what the fuck? Right? They don't have hinges. And you literally put them on like that. Now that's not going to secure a turntable. Whereas they've got the hinges. So, yeah, I really don't know where I'm going here. This particularly is the cheapest target light I've ever seen on any turntable. These look as if over time, and over here, they'll get marks, you know, like a laptop mouse over time. I think that's going to get the same. So if I would put a bet on it, are they going to hold up over time? I think you'll probably get, of regular use, you'll probably get about 10 years out of them. And the Mark IIs will still be going. So yes, so join me in TikTok for a wee mix later on, guys. And we'll see where we are then. Right, bye just now.